Hello everyone, my name is Matt Scorpion and welcome back to Destiny 2. This time around, like I said in my previous video, I will be covering either the Guardian games or the new Eververse stock for Guardian games. This is the latter. We are covering the Eververse stock for Guardian games. For those that don't know, with Destiny 2 and Destiny on its own, every time a new event comes around, there are specific event limited cosmetics that pop up in their own tab. They do take over the Bright Dust stores, so a lot of the stuff available for Bright Dust is Guardian Games related, aside from mainly shaders, because I don't think there's ever enough shaders to cover all of them. But aside from that, what new has come with the Guardian games? I'll cover all the universal ornaments at the end when I actually have some variety. But let's see, we have two finishers available. That is the Knockout Punch finisher, which is supposed to be very much like just the standard 3-tap combo with an uppercut, and then the Shuffle and Scat for little feet and Pam. Now, the Triumphant ornament for Heir Apparent is around this time. This is specifically related to Guardian games, because last year during the Season of the Worthy, when Heir Apparent came out, it was only available, Heir Apparent was only available from Guardian games, but the ornament for it that came around, the Regal Deterrent, the gold and white one, that was available all season. So, again, well, man, I don't know, I'm just all, oh, God, freaking do something right here, Scorpion. So, with that, moving on to emotes, now, it's, in comparison to new and old, there's a kind of easy way to tell is based on what ornaments the Guardians are wearing. So if you see less glow and more just kind of red, white, and or red, white, yellow, and blue as opposed to the actual glowing look, it'll likely be something from last year. Like this emote, I do believe, is from last year, just based off of the armor they're wearing. But this one is one from this year, though. But regardless, these are all emotes that if you wish to actually have, you can buy them for Bright Dust whenever they come around to the Bright Dust store, or you can buy them with silver right out. So moving on through our emotes, we have the Standing on Ceremony, which is basically the person winning a gold medal, very Olympic style, because this is pretty much what it's based off of. Then we have a Torchlight emote, which is lighting a torch. There we go. And then the Represent. Now, I'm not sure exactly how this varies from the classes, just because it, like I said, shows them, they're shifting. I don't have this one personally, at least I don't think, yeah, no, I don't have it. So, I'm not sure if it actually only represents your class, or it's just rotating through what each class would look like, but that is a cool little representation. So, moving on to Ghost Shells, we have the Refreshing Shell, which is a ghost shell that makes it look like a little bottle of water. Oh, it's even got physics on the little wrist angle. That's actually cool. And then we have the Plush shell. I believe this one is from last year that makes it look like a little plush floaty, a little kickball that actually looks not too terrible. I still don't prefer it myself. And we also have the HALF-VOLLEY shell, which makes our ghost look like a little tennis ball with its own little sweatband. So, yeah, hopefully something doesn't hit it with a bat. And now for Sparrows, we have the Pace Setter, which actually, that actually looks pretty dang cool. How does this look with shaders? Ooh, that actually, well, I wish there was some more red there. But, I mean, that was the one thing about these vehicles that I wasn't sure is how well they would take shaders. But I actually can like that. I can grow to like that. The Vi for Victory shader, this is the more chopper-looking Sparrow. There's a lot of some holograms going on, hologram engines and stuff. So, for our ships, we have the Frontrunner. That is, I mean, it's a ship. But, of course, like I said, the thing that matters most is how it takes shaders. But it's not doing too terrible in that department. It does look pretty damn solid. Now, and as well, Victory's Herald. Let's see a little floating boomerang thing. And, man, well, it seems like only the blue streak is actually what gets shaded well. Oh, that doesn't actually look half bad. And we have the Underdog. Actually, no, this one was from last year, just based on the look. The first two ships I saw were from this year. This one is from last year. Let's see, what does it look like? What does it look like? Well, that's honestly not a great one in my opinion. And we have Team Spirit for another ship. This one is probably one of the cooler looking. Well, I mean, my personal opinion isn't great about it. But of course, well, the shader look, though, doesn't look too terrible. But of course, my personal opinion doesn't mean squat. It is your own opinion that matters. So, moving on for more emotes. In the purple variety, we have the Faithful Pledge offering a blade. I do think this is from this year just because of the Cabal blade. It's hard to tell with the armor. Now you have the flip and flex. I'm assuming backflip and God. You know how many people are going to be using this in Crucible? I can't wait until they disable emotes for Crucible. Now, we also have the Powerlift emote. Definitely a should-be Titan-only freaking emote. I mean, come on. Look what it's doing. I doubt Hunters or Warlocks could lift that much that much weight. But aside from that, then we also have the Hip to the Hop emote. That's another dance. And then we have these ones returning from last year. High scores and low scores, if you so wish to be judgmental. And then moving on to our blue emotes, we have the Blowing Up emote, which is a little dance. We have the Cracking Up, which is cracking the knuckles, breaking the wrists, loosening them up, getting into the gear. And then the 1, 2, the one who can't really count. Well, actually not sure of the reference on this one. But yeah, you're a little confused counting. And the Recognize emote, that is the Recognize, well, yeah, it's an emote. So, and for our less important ones, well, at least in my opinion, but of course, opinions are opinions. We have our projections. I'm not sure if these ones shift to the subclass, but we also have our Hunter, Titan, and Warlock projections. Now, for the last covering, we have Transmats. This is the Contender's entrance. That is basically the glowing Guardian game symbol. We have the Cherry Blossom entrance, which is more seasonal because these are always this is at least a spring event that's, I think, replacing, I forgot what it was called, whatever spring event was before the Verdant Forest one. Not the Growing, no, not the Passioning, that's just bad. Whatever spring event was before, and the Cyber class entrance that changes based on whatever class you are rocking, and I actually do like the look of that one. But aside from that is everything new in the Eververse store, and I will be covering the armors as I'm talking and doing my closures, covering each of the armors, both previous year and current year, starting with previous year and then switching to current year. So if you are all enticed to buy any of these, you are more than welcome to take a peek for yourself. Aside from that, my name is Matt Scorpion. If you enjoyed the video and thought this was a worthwhile check out, then a like, share, subscribe would definitely be appreciated. It goes a long way to helping out the channel. And this little short, well, I'm not sure how I was going to put that, but in our slow start so far with our channel. But aside from that, we'll see you in the next video, which I will better explain how Guardian Games has changed in comparison to last year.